Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Samurai Warriors Spirit of Sanada on the Serious JG. I'm in a really good mood. I've been snarky as ever about this game, but the combination of just it's Saturday afternoon. It's favorite time of the week, Saturday afternoon, because some people love Sunday. I'm one of those folks. Not like I'm constantly thinking of, consciously thinking about it, but Sunday is just not quite as relaxing as Saturday, because you got to go to work on Monday morning, right? For me, it's always about Saturday, because it's like you can just fuck off, and I'm using way too many swears in this session. But you can mess around and kill time, and you know that you've got all day Sunday to get anything done that you need to get done. I like it. I love it. I love me like just kind of a slow, lazy Saturday afternoon. But that and this freaking coffee, which I took because I was yawning my way through the first couple of videos of this particular sit down, I just want you guys to know, as much as I start badgering this game, I'm actually having a really fun time today playing this game. So that's the thing.
I don't need a guardian.
Okay, well, never mind then. I'll just go somewhere else. Lady Cha-Cha, what are you doing?
I'm tugging at my hair wistfully and therefore becoming better at the martial arts. Yukimura, I'm not doing anything. Oh, it's no use trying to fool you. Your piercing intelligence.
Well, Guy, would you please get out of shot? Okay, good. He's able to penetrate Cha-Cha's body so that he's no longer in the way. And I didn't mean that in a dirty way either.
There's no use trying to fool you. You're a man of incredible discernment, even though you don't even know when people are injured.
See, he walks around Yukimura, but he walks directly through Cha-Cha. So apparently in the game's programming, at this particular moment, Yukimura does exist as a physical object, but Cha-Cha does not.
I wanted to give a small present to a couple of people with whom I was once close, but they are dead now. I killed them. Death to all humans.
You mean the former retainers of the Azai? Oh, actually, I hadn't thought of that. That probably is who she means.
Their lives have been made considerably more difficult by my presence here. Can you think of any ideas for a gift?
I don't know. Maybe we could go find them a very, very specific carp. Well, I'm sure that if it came from you, Lady Cha-Cha, they would be delighted no matter what it was.
Oh, cool. I'll just crap in my hand and give it to them. Come on, Yukimura, help me out here. That's no help at all.
Yeah, what he said is true, and actually very complimentary of her, and of no help to her at all.
Fine, come with me and we will choose something together.
Okay, never mind. I assumed we were going to go fight brigands. Cha-Cha will accompany you, whether you like it or not.
I was looking in the shop. I was looking at this group to see if they had anything, but there was nothing that was quite right.
I see. Well, I did see some unfamiliar-looking merchants in the town earlier.
They may be traveling merchants from a distant land.
Or just merchants that Yukimura hasn't met before.
Perhaps they might have some unusual wares.
Let us see if we can find them. Let's go buy some Western stuff. So go buy some cowboy hats for those guys. That might piss off Lu Bu, but he's not in this game. I am sure they will all be delighted.
Do you think so? It seems somehow meaningless now.
What? No, I am sure they will understand the way you feel.
I'm not sure I understand the way I feel, but whatever.
So I had vaguely wanted to go look at, yeah, these dewdrops. Dewdrops are said to have been obtained by praying to the god Kuramitsuha. Even this one drop will fetch a mind-boggling price. Oh, never mind. Okay, these are just probably ones we're just meant to sell for money. Bags said to contain the breath of the god Shiratsuhiko can be sold for an incredible price, but none have ever opened it. Well, why don't I just go around finding rando bags and telling people it's full of that god's breath and selling it? No, that would be ridiculous. That would be implying that somebody could use religion as a way to bilk people out of money. I mean, that's certainly something that never happens in the real world.
Hey, buddy, what's up?
I'm assuming we can... Oh, no, Yoshitsugu Watani is now a new guy we can summon. Because apparently he's not on the map, which is why we're able to summon him. Oh, I never noticed his boots before. He's got, like, really tall black boots that... Because we never see him, splayed like that, so that we can actually see what his pants look like. He's got that white robe on. I warn you, you better not watch me too closely as I drink my tea. If you catch a glimpse of my face under the cloth, you will be cursed. Just kidding. You look hungry. I suppose you want my dumpling, huh? Here. Yeah, you're obviously here just to use me. So this probably means the other guy from that pairing is also available to talk to. Or not, never mind. This may be a good opportunity. I don't even know what I'm talking about. It must be pretty boring looking after her.
Hey, fuck you, I'm right here, I can hear you.
Alright, whatever, let's go find the merchants. I was like, oh, we should see if Kuruichi has something to say. No, fuck it, she won't. Let's move on. Well, we talked to this guy before for a quest for her, but, I'm curious who else we have to deal with. I will quit drinking for a bit, I think. Yeah, at least for 20 minutes.
Excuse me, I wonder if you have anything that might make a good gift?
Nope. I can tell you're a woman who knows what she wants, and I'd have just the thing for you. Something I think you want. I don't know what I'm getting at here. I deal exclusively in antiques. Take a look through my stock. You never know what treasures you might unearth. Antiques, and item that lasts a long time, is certainly a good way to ensure that your gratitude has a visible form.
Whatever, I mean, yes.
Will you choose an item from this merchant?
I do not often have an opportunity such as this. Let us first see the wares of all the merchants.
Okay, that was... She is like a fucking computer. A fucking computer.
Excuse me, I wonder if you have anything that might make a good gift?
Well, I'm sorry that all you're looking at right now is the back of a fence, but... A gift, you're in luck, my lady. I have just come into some new stock. I mostly trade in cloth. Take a look at this, my lady. Cloth, that's the thing. Feel the texture. Cloth, that might make a very practical gift.
Yes.
Will you choose an item from this merchant?
I do not often blah 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 blah. Same as before.
So I guess we talked to all the merchants. Which is great.
Oh, maybe I'll buy them a panda.
We can't afford a panda.
Well, you can't afford a panda. I have a separate gold stockpile the player doesn't have access to.
Oh, really? Oh, really?
Excuse me, I am Vicky the Small Wonder. I wonder if you have anything that might make a good gift. I, Vicky the Small Wonder. If you have a...
Well, a gift, eh? Well, apparently not. I mean, yeah, I got all sorts of shit. Take a look. I like a variety of strange and mysterious foods from non-Bon lands. Non-Bon. Barbarians. Oh, so the Japanese also have a thing about people who don't speak Greek. During the Sengoku period, this term referred to the culture, civilization, and people of countries like Portugal and Spain. The term was also used to describe something that was new and unusual. Conversely, the Nordic people were referred to as Komo, which meant red hair. Oh, okay, so they basically thought people from Nordic countries were Lubu's horse. My sweets are very popular with the women folk. I got all sorts of gifts for the ladies. Foods from non-Bon lands. It looks like there are lots of foods I've never seen before. But this is disgusting. Most of this food is cooked. And none of it's based on octopus. What the hell?
Yes. We have seen what all the merchants have to offer. I am sure any of their wares would make a fine gift. Basically, I don't care. That's what I'm saying.
Yes, I am sure whatever you choose, they will be delighted.
No, I'm making you choose.
That's where this is going, right?
Very well, you must choose the merchant from whom we will buy the gift.
Like, it's like... And now I'm into that Final Fantasy VIII mode. It's like, oh no, I must make sure to say the exact right thing to Renault out of these three options, none of which will change the story at all. Lady Cha-Cha, I could never have seen this coming. I guess this is more surprising than the 10th time we are sent to fight brigands with her and act like this is blowing his mind.
Once you have done so, I will choose the item. Come now.
Well, I guess we're choosing the merchant. Alright, so we got food. That seems like kind of a... Am I really going to do this? Am I really going to put like a deep thought into this? Alright. These are people she's known for a long time, and she's grateful for what they've done. But she doesn't really have a great personal relationship with either of them, it seems like. So she's trying to express her gratitude. Like, to me, taking out somebody to try a food they've never tried before is like a thing that you do, which is a nice thing to do. You know, you're good guy or gal, and you're taking out a friend to eat some food that you think they'll like that they've never had before. But it's not like a gift. I mean, it might be like a Valentine's type gift. I'm going to take you to a fancy restaurant, but I wouldn't typically, as somebody who has the romantic history of like a, stone, sitting it alone in a field. I don't know, but I would think you're expected to also provide a more permanent type of gift. So that takes us down to the antique or the cloth. And I mean, there's two different people we're buying gifts for that we've merged together into one entity. You could get Yoshitsugu some brand new cloth to cover his face with, but I think what makes more sense is to actually. Why does it say... Oh, it's because I can give Cha-Cha gifts in this mode. But yeah, I mean, an antique. Something permanent. So a cloth... Something from the cloth merchant would be permanent. You could buy them a nice article of clothing. That seems a little potentially more personal. But these guys are both like warriors and generals. Like buying them some kind of antique... I don't know, it just feels like this is one that makes the most sense.
Antiques, you are wrong. You have chosen incorrectly. You must redo this quest.
I just felt that it would be better to have something that lasts. Yeah, that's basically what I'm thinking.
I agree. Excuse me, can you show me what you have again?
Nope. Oh, Gamero! Sorry. Was that racist? I mean, the guy went, ooh! Yes, buying a gift from him. Thank you so much.
I feel like this will be the perfect present, even though we're not going to bother to specify what it is. Thank you, Yukimoto.
If I have been of any service to you at all, I am glad. Let's forget about that teaching you martial arts thing, though. You should probably go and give it to them as soon as possible.
I will entrust this to you. You must give the gift to them.
What the fuck? Cha-Cha, are you going to have anything to do with this gifting process? But Lady Cha-Cha...
Also, let's go fight brigands for no reason.
Separated from Cha-Cha. She must hand over the present with her own hands. I have to find Lady Cha-Cha. Yeah, really. Oh, and the game reloads because this merchant has now disappeared forever. The merchant's like, no, why do you choose me? Now I've been sucked into the hell vortex of nothingness. Except the guys that you didn't choose have also been sucked into the vortex, so I guess it doesn't matter. Hey there, Mr. Daimyo. That's surprisingly cheeky.
Welcome, are you waiting for someone?
Why did she have the exclamation point over her head? She doesn't have any new people that we... Oh, she didn't. She just has the parasol. Wow, what a town. Ooh. I've been baffled and amazed by this town for the previous 20 videos. Whoa! Yukimura-sama. Oh, Gamera. Thanks again. Oh, see, he got the same character model as the guy from before, so maybe we can pretend that guy didn't get sucked into the hell vortex of nothing. Well, this guy has the same character model as the other merchant, so here they are together. They've gathered together, and maybe this guy was the other one. I don't remember what the third one looked like, but yeah, they've come together to build this shop selling stuff I don't care about. Ooh, new dialogue from the soldiers. We'll have to come back and talk to them later. Well, presumably you guys are gone, yeah, because one of you I can talk to at the cafe, and the other one, for whatever reason, I can't. Which suggests he's off somewhere by himself. Or, I mean, with somebody other than Otani, Yoshitsugu. Why am I... Who cares? Why am I bothering to look for this guy? I guess I'm trying to understand the game mechanic. Why is he not available at the cafe? Because those guys are always... You can't summon them at the cafe when they're already on the city map. And the fact that Yoshitsugu is removed from the city map is why we can summon him at the cafe. So now I'm stuck on the old crystal cellar. It doesn't say old. Although she is. I don't know, a dime for fortune telling. It's no longer in demand. Here, buy this crystal, won't you? Mystic Lavender. So this is the death crystal, I guess. But again, I don't... Or maybe it's not death element. Maybe it's like shadow or something, whatever. But, I feel like if I go to the weapon merchant, and there's one somewhere in town, blacksmith, I still can't actually add death element, even if I, want to. I await your instructions. Here's your instructions. either I'm making a lot of false assumptions about how the game works based on how things work at any one point in time, or this game is super inconsistent about how shit works. Because now I'm really stuck on the idea that somewhere in town we should be able to find, what's his name, the guy with the spiky-looking Goku hair, who, you know, with the blue outfit and the ice elemental, who... I'm bored. I mean, I'm bored over here. Now that Kyushu's been dealt with, I'll mention for the next... Okay, this is, not new dialogue. Yeah, can I add death element to stuff? Just gotta find somebody who I haven't already used all the slots. No, you can't. So what do the lavender crystals do? Or am I, like some later step in the plot, I'll be able to add it, but not yet. But I'm allowed to start collecting it. Whatever. It was interesting I chose no there. I just kind of scrolled to the first person whose name I recognized that we hadn't upgraded. But, yeah, she is somebody who, with her whole, like, spooky chick vibe I would normally give the death element to.
I don't need a guardian, but I think we've established that.
I believe it would be better if you were to hand them the present yourself, Lady Cha-Cha. I'm sure they would appreciate it more. Yeah, that's basically being a human-type person 101 type stuff here.
That would not be in the best interest of the clan.
Oh, maybe she's right. Maybe there's a political thing going on.
There are rumors that I am colluding with the former retainers of the SI and planning traitorous deeds.
Wouldn't it be treacherous and not traitors? Is traitors a word? I guess it is. Well, then why are you buying them a gift in the first place? All you're doing now is pulling him into this. Oh, okay, so... That is the type of thing that, like, people would whisper about in the, you know, the courts of Imperial Japan. That's exactly the type of thing they would be whispering about. So I don't know if that was a specific rumor that really was going on at the time, but that makes sense. But now, and the fact that she made him go out with her to buy the gift and blah, 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 if other people became aware of this and then he delivers it and says it's on her behalf... That's really just pulling the Sanada into this. It will take more than baseless rumors to shake the foundations of the House of the Toyotomi.
Actually, it really won't, but okay.
Indeed, I believe they value those who still feel some loyalty to their original clans.
I really don't think that's true either, but whatever. Dot, 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 dot.
Come on, you must give them the gift yourself. It's an expression of your gratitude, after all.
Hi. Very well, then.
Oh, by the way, that's what hi means. Like, if you ever hear anyone say hi... I know earlier we established it means, yes, Lady Cha-Cha, but I think now we've been updated. Hi actually translates to very well, then I will do it myself, but you must at least accompany me. That is the true meaning of the phrase. Cha-Cha will accompany you. So, what the fuck was that about? I mean, I went around wasting time, and this is my fault, looking for, what's his name? Toto, whatever, Toto, that guy. That's my fault that we wasted time doing that. But this basically was like, Cha-Cha stops accompanying you. Wander across town, find Cha-Cha, talk to her, get 2 lines of dialogue. Cha-Cha starts accompanying you again. How come nobody's buying me gifts? And look, they're back here where they're supposed to be. And it's Takatoro Toto. So I got part of his name right, I guess.
Yoshitsugu Takatora, I have something I would like to give you. Will you accept this?
And she kicks them both in the nuts, somehow with one kick.
Here, stand with your legs spread really close to each other so that I can get you with one kick. One of you will, of course, only receive shin to the balls, but at least one of you will get foot to the balls.
Is this a gift for us? I did not anticipate this turn of events. I'm shocked and appalled. I'm not worthy. It's a great honor, my lady. My voice changes every single time.
Yukimura helped me pick it out. Isn't that right, Yukimura?
No, I deny anything to do with this. Yes. Is that right? Thank you, Yukimura. I would have preferred cloth, and Takatora clearly would have preferred food, but whatever. I suppose I ought to thank you as well, but I'm not going to.
Thank you for helping me today. Oh my god. I feel like I may have been building walls where they needn't have been any. It's a beautiful wall. It's the best wall you're ever going to see, and the best thing is Mexico will pay for my emotional walls.
It was your affection for them that made you keep Master Yoshitsugu and Master Takatora at a distance. They know that. Well, I'm putting ideas in their mouths now, but whatever. They needed something to go in their mouths because we didn't give them food. We gave them antiques. So unless these antiques are... Never mind. I'm not sure what antique he would want to... Oh, actually, there's an inside joke from a few folks at work. Somebody passed by an antique store which had sex toys in the window, so antiques became kind of for a subgroup at work. I don't suppose I should be sharing this, but what the hell? You don't know who any of these people are, but yeah, there was a group for whom like an amusing like just between us code word. Not that we felt the need to talk routinely about sex toys, but if we ever did, you would just say antiques. So perhaps they've got antique sex toys. Never mind. Oh god, I as good a mood as I'm in, and I'm not yawning, and maybe I shouldn't get all wired up on coffee and then start Let's Play.
Do you think so? When you say it, it somehow sounds true. However, I know that it is bullshit.
It is true that it's bullshit.
I want you to have this. It is a token of my appreciation for training with me every day and for your help today.
And she gives you, I was about to say an antique, in quotes. For me, did you buy this from the merchant?
You will accept it, yes. Otherwise, I will have you put to death. I am the daughter of the Toyotomi. Kinda, sorta.
Of course, I am humbled, my lady. Oh, it's one of those sex toys. Oh, she gave us one of those bags that is supposed to have god breath in it, but if you open it, you're... whatever. Like the gift I was making fun of earlier, just as a thing. So that's perfect. Separated from Cha-Cha. Teleports away. To receive the gift from Lady Cha-Cha, I will treasure it always. Except that I'm allowed to sell it, which is funny. Oh, okay, now. Whatever, I was about to talk to them, sure. Sanada Main Castle. Boy, I long to return to the Sanada Main Castle. It took a lot less time to go looking for people to talk to. Although all those, like, uncles and grandfathers that we met in the... They kind of tried, but I never really felt like any of them ever really got characters that you're supposed to give a damn about. They vaguely tried, but there was more character in their description text than in any conversation you have with any of them. I wonder where Lady Cha-Cha could be. Oh, is our next quest to go talk to Lady Cha-Cha? Is that where we're going now, game? Throw us another swerve like that. Man, this game is going in all sorts of crazy random directions that I could never foresee. Oh well, I'm sure somehow I'll find a way to make this dirty, talking about freaking antique sex toys. Can't believe I'm gonna do... Oh, okay, well, swing past... Okay, Kunoichi has nothing new to say. We're gonna assume nobody else has anything new to say. I'm not gonna go find, like, Toshiie and be blown away and stunned that he's still talking about Kyushu. We're just gonna get on with the freaking story this time. Oh, except that it's actually not telling me where she is for a change. She's not all... There's no... Well, okay, because she's here, which is her default position. Duh.
I don't need a guardian. Get the fuck away from me! Yukimura, I hear there is a mountain nearby where ninjas are known to gather and train.
Yeah, we've been there! I guess none of the times we went there... Okay, the story times we've been there, it was Sasuke. I think when we went to fight brigands with her, it was somewhere else. So, okay, never mind. We have been there like 100 frickin' times, but...
We should go there and train ourselves.
No, we really shouldn't, but okay. Are you referring to the Igamons? The ninjas there are all highly trained killers. It is far too dangerous. They're ruthless, inhuman killers. That was vaguely a Doctor Who reference. For those of you who've only watched 2005 onwards, you will have no idea.
All the more reason to go. I cannot be expected to grow as a warrior without testing my limits.
Yeah, but, I mean, why are you trying to grow as a warrior? I mean... I'm not trying to come off sexist, but there's a lot of things she could be doing which is she's more naturally suited to than attempting to become a warrior. She seems like a reasonably intelligent young lady. Whatever.
And I must grow stronger.
It's called Samurai Warriors. It's not called Samurai Reasonably Intelligent, like, Ministers of Governance. I have to like, okay, if it was Nobunaga's Ambition, which I don't think Cha-Cha would be playable anyway. Well, no, that's not true. The more recent Nobunaga's Ambition games have been, in the same way that the RTK games have gotten less realistic over time, despite adding additional features. The Nobunaga's Ambition games, well, no. The coffee, it's making me scatterbrained. I'll give Nobunaga's Ambition credit for this. You get to go in and select whether females will appear as officers. Because the tendency in these games to expand on the role of women, which is understandable and probably laudable, completely historically inaccurate. So yeah, they kind of let you toggle the switch. Like, do you want to kind of have this thing where women appear and they can be in combat and they can be officials and they can do all these things that in the real world of Japan at this time was just really not a thing at all? Or not. You can choose. But yeah, like in Nobunaga's Ambition, Cha-Cha is going to have like a really high... She'd probably have a high... Female characters in those games tend to have inflated intelligence scores just because they don't want to give them a high martial war score. So I think if you actually put all the male characters, female characters, and average it out, probably those games would suggest that like women are significantly more intelligent than men. But yeah, she's probably got like a really high intelligence score. I don't remember if the more recent ones have charisma or how they work that. But this is Samurai Warrior, so I suppose I could accept the fact that other than being a warrior, there's not a whole lot else she can do if she wants to matter. Lady Cha-Cha, very well. I will accompany you and keep you safe.
Were you listening to what I said? I cannot allow you to protect me forever.
She seems to be smiling as she says this. No. I'm sorry.
We must be off to the Eagle Mountains.
Okay, I ended up doing enough, like, just random talking that, I'm now at the point where we could call it a video, but I didn't get to do my normal Lady Cha-Cha.
I must become stronger. It is the only way. Lady Cha-Cha.
Well, at least she's got something new to say now. I didn't get to go to Kyushu. But yeah, I've already screwed things up, and we're not going to do our traditional cliffhanger of what's going to happen when we talk to Cha-Cha. I'll find out next time. Mount Shiggy. I'm getting shiggy with it. Alright, so we won't actually start... Yeah, I'll call it a video now. But when we come back next time, we're going to go to the Iga Ninja Mountains and fight Iga Ninjas. And it's... Our task is undergo training? Oh, and there's like... There's 3 blue dots there. So I'm assuming that once we start, there'll be probably a hilarious comic relief dialogue where Kunoichi and Sasuke show up. But all that will wait for next time, folks. I hope you can. And if you can't, oops. Anyway, see you guys next time for Fighting Generics. Whoopee.